Hola, hello everybody. I am just lingering for a minute while I try and work out what's going on. Oh, hang on. Just realised something. There we go. That's a bit better. It's not great, but let's see how we're doing. I'll say hello. Hello. Just chilling this evening, trying to get my numbers up. Okay. Hey. Hi, I'm Neurodiversity. I'm a neurodivergent father to two neurodivergent kids. And on this live stream, we're just going to be talking just generally what's gone on in the week, because it's been a bit of a weird week, to be honest. And if anybody is online, hello. And then I'm not doing as much content this week because I've got the kids for half term, so it's exciting. So just going to see if anybody's available. One person on. Hello, good evening, whoever you may be. How are we doing? Probably have some more people to come on. Just having a general chat. Pop some questions in, Q&A. Ask me anything. Yeah. Lighting's a bit weird in here. It's the only problem we've got. It's Beck. Hello. In a bit, drop me some messages on whatever you prefer, whatever platform you prefer, to catch up, because I've got lots of stuff in my head that I want to talk to you about, Beck. But yeah, my head's got an overdrive with it all. So I want to get you in on the. In fact, which platform are you? Should I get in touch? What should I get in touch with you on WhatsApp? Hello, good evening, Much Sims. Hello, good evening, Dylan. Good evening, Beck. If we can keep the live stream above 4 or 5 people for the whole duration, then I should get to the affiliate tonight. Evening, John. Highlight big or small this week. If we're talking highlight, it's probably depends. If hopefully after this, if I get affiliate, then it means I'm monetized after this live stream if I can keep more than 3 people on. But aside from that, obviously learning how to deal with the stalker online, and also all this sudden interest I've had in my business, trying to help me set it up, from yourself, from a couple other people, as well as people in the community. So I am very excited about it. But yeah, Beck, I wanted to talk to you specifically about my possible business plans and stuff going forward, if that's all right. So I'll probably drop you a message on WhatsApp or something. There we go. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate it. Hello, Katie. Yes, the whole thing was weird, wasn't it? It was just bizarre. So yeah, it's I'm very excited, because it means that I was talking to Plank QE. I got her name right. Plank QE, who's been on my lives a couple of times, but she's got a lot more followers than me. She's got like something like 50 subscribers or something, I think. But she was saying that what was she saying now? I've completely forgot what she was saying. Can't remember. Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course you got your thingies, haven't you? Yeah, sorry. I completely forgot. Slipped my mind. Yeah, I don't know how. So is Plant in? How did Plant get involved in my lives? Like, because that was confusing. Good, but confusing. Does everybody just know her? That I just is she like quite well known and I didn't know this, or? Because I've just been chatting on live now, and it's I'm new to all this, so I've got no idea. yeah, yeah, I hopefully I can get like subscribers on and stuff, and it'll just pay for like if I can get 10 subscribers on Twitch, that's £25 a month. But that £25 a month pays for my Streamlabs Prime, so I can do better streaming. It pays for something like PS Now or PS Plus because I'm doing games on the PS4 now specifically because I've given up on the I'll get onto this. I've given up on the Chromebook streaming for now anyway. And so get the PS Now or PS Plus. And oh, awesome. Yeah, she's really nice. It's good. She's doing a really good live. So I didn't come off it as such. I'm just like in the background for her. So yeah, 10 paid subscribers on Twitch would pay for my expenses to do the live streams. So it means that and playing the games and stuff. So it means that I'm not like I enjoy doing this even though it's work, I rationalize it as spare time as well, because this is just like me hanging out with friends or like playing games. I need to force myself to play games so to like relax in some way. Yeah, so hopefully the plan is to get everything to like TikTok's £10 a month coming in would monetize my creation on TikTok. So maybe it would give me eventually it'd give me like a budget to use for that, and my like Twitch subscriptions pay for my subscriptions on Twitch, like Streamlabs Prime and stuff and things like that. And then YouTube would be for my YouTube content creation. So like I could pay for like equipment with the YouTube stuff and things like that. So that's kind of why I'm excited to just monetize. Because the thing with Twitch, before I get on to the next question, what I like about more Twitch specifically, because it's easier than YouTube at the start, maybe not later on, but easier at the start to get monetized, is that you can monetize you could basically fund your gaming hobby by just streaming the live feed. Like you don't even have to go on a camera. Like if you play top game like Lost Souls at the moment, isn't it? Is the one. Like if you play a game that people like, even a long-term game like The Sims 4 that hundreds of people are watching, then you can get, if you just play that game anyway, then you can get to affiliate pretty quickly and you can get subscribers pretty quickly. And then that just, like I say, it pays for your hobby. Then it's like monetizing the fact that you can do that thing as a hobby, and you're not even working, you're just doing what you were doing before. So it literally makes like 100% sense for anybody who plays games to do that, because you're not spending any extra time doing it. You're just playing games that you play anyway. What movie, drama, film have you? Right, okay. Encanto. I mentioned this on my Discord. Beck, I'll invite you on that as well, while I'm here. Encanto, because like I've only seen it once and my memory's useless. So my daughter's obsessed with it. So I will have to like really get into it and really watch it properly. And I may have to watch it without them. But like the main character in that, she feels sort of like she doesn't fit in and stuff. But the whole thing is like, and I read an article on it afterwards, and the whole thing is like an allegory for being autistic. And it's really interesting about how like she doesn't feel the need to conform to the family, whether it's intentional or not, I don't know. But there's a lot of power, and it also explains why my daughter is so obsessed with it as well, because the only other film she was obsessed with like that is Frozen, which again has a similar kind of vibe to it in terms of the these sort of like being different and not knowing what it is and why it is the way it is, like with the powers and stuff like that. And Anna doesn't have that. There's a similar kind of relationship there that a lot of autistic kids are finding with Encanto as well. So that's actually probably in that respect, it may be accidental, but it's pretty accurate. Just please nobody say the Sia film. So yeah, I'd say that's probably accurate. I think also I get a lot of the films that do it really well are not consciously about somebody neurodivergent. They're not actually like they're not. It's not written into the script, if you know what I mean. So it's hard to say that which film does it the right way, because those films that overtly do it don't do it the right way normally, from my experience. But then again, everybody's experience is so different that what is the right way to do an expression of what it's like to be neurodivergent, because you can only do it in such a general vibe that like Encounter, for example, in the case of where, even though it's like I say, might not be deliberate, but it's a general concept of somebody feeling different and growing up in a family that still it was a really good point actually made in the article, is that there's no massive amounts of negativity. It's just like it's quite a the family's good to her kind of thing generally. So it's not like a hardship in that respect. That's probably those kind of nuances really more than anything, from what I gather. Freddie Highmore's a good film. First thing I felt was relief. Like having an answer. Oh, sorry, I should have read the question. When you get diagnosed with ADHD, what's the first thing you felt and then did? I say did. I don't remember what I didn't as such, but I know that there was a thing that everybody said to me, which was don't expect everybody to understand. So you have this whole like it's a bit like any kind of almost like coming out in a way. Like people talk about coming out being neurodivergent, and it shouldn't happen. You shouldn't have to do it. You shouldn't have to explain it. And I suppose LGBT is the same. But being neurodivergent and realizing that's what it was all along and having an answer was massive. It was huge for me. It was a game changer. And it was a case I wanted to shout it from the rooftops, but nobody understood. Nobody got it. Like obviously they wouldn't get it like you would in terms of like people being happy for you. It's that whole thing about like people have kids and like their kid's the best thing in the world, and then everybody else hates everybody else's kids, but apart from their own, and then in a nice way. It's like, well, it's just another kid. It's not your, it's your kid. Same thing as that. So you do get an element of rejection there, and it's a big thing with ADHD is the rejection sensitivity. So that feeling of rejection is horrible, because you have this acceptance all of a sudden that you're neurodivergent. You're like, wow, yes, this is it. This is the answer that I wanted as somebody late diagnosed. To then have that taken away from you by everybody going, oh, isn't everybody a bit ADHD? And you're like, no, the only reason everybody's a bit ADHD, I said this to somebody else, the only reason everybody's a bit ADHD is because you're ADHD and you just see everybody else as being ADHD, when really it's just the fact that, yeah, the reason everybody's a bit ADHD is because, well, you're just admitting that you are neurodivergent. It's like a bit of a weird comment. So yeah, it was a weird one. Obviously, my family are much more understanding. And the funny thing is that they, as time's gone on, like, and you probably know, it's probably the same for a lot of people who are late diagnosed and their parents are the boomers, is that they come to accept it a bit slower than everybody else, but sometimes they do come round to thinking, well, actually, maybe this is the problem all along. Maybe this is not problem, but maybe this is what's caused my anxiety, for example, or whatever. So the first thing I felt was like I felt like I had an answer. The problem with that was, the first thing I felt and then did, is that you get that high of going, yes, I've got an answer, but you still don't really know how to apply that answer. So you may have worked it out. It's a bit like, I don't know, a math problem where you work it out. Like, say, for example, if you do I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but like BODMAS or whatever it's called, whether something division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, or something like that, isn't it? Some sort of sum order. And maybe you know the answer to the equation of this times this divided by this plus this minus this times this. But then you have to kind of go back and think, well, why is it that? And then link it all together. And that's the same kind of thing. So the grieving process was hard, and it is a grieving process because you have to grieve the past, in my case, 30 odd years. You have to look back and go, well, that was a waste of time because of this. I was doing that because of that. I was doing that because of that. I was doing that because of that. I was this person because of this person because of this. And then you've got to, and then the hardest thing from there is not using it as a blame game. So, like, I know it's like not, you can't blame everything on being neurodivergent. It explains a lot. It explains a lot. You have to be accountable for it, but you can't just go around using it as an excuse. Oh, sorry, I forgot. It's my ADHD. It's like, that's not a thing. It's like, yeah, people know I've got ADHD. Find it harder. I can find it harder to remember. But you have to have that accountability of knowing that it's an acceptance that you struggle with it. And because the moment that you start blaming it and using it as an excuse, it sort of devalues it in a way, I guess. It devalues you as a person as well. And that's something, and it's very hard to get the balance right between ableism and sort of self-acceptance on that, because there will be things that, I forgot my ex's birthday tomorrow, and I forgot to get her anything from the kids, that's that kind of thing. And I have to accept that that's my fault for not taking the kids out shopping because when they're little. Like, I can't go, oh, it's because, it is, even though it is because of my ADHD, it's because I'm crap at prioritizing and I forget these things, even though I remember to get a card. Like, it explains it, but it doesn't justify it. It's still not okay. The fact that I have still forgotten the fact that I didn't consider taking the kids out to get their mum something for a birthday tomorrow, that is not excusable, because I've had a month to do that. I've even got the card, like the fact I got the card and not the presents kind of thing. So there's a balance, and finding that balance between what's socially acceptable and what's actually just common sense, and what's being neurodivergent, the rest of it, that's hard. That's really hard. Everybody not rating Encanto is wrong. Lots of messages from my bots. My bots are just spamming again. It's down to 3 members. Right, okay. This is just a quick chat, really, just to catch up with everybody. Let me just go on my Twitch and see who's online a minute. Where is my Twitch? I'm on Melon at the moment. Melon. Drop some more questions if you want. I'll keep chatting. Hello, Much Sims. So I'm using Melon app at the moment, but I can't stream on PC anymore. It's just gonna be PS4 for now until I can afford a capture card for the Switch as well. Then I've got 2 consoles to use. I'm gonna avoid the PC gaming because it's causing me to buy a new PC is a lot more expensive than to buy a capture card or some games of the PS4 or something. So that might be down the line or something, for PC gaming or something like that. 9:30:10. Cool. Right. Oh God, where about? Hang on. Question. You got any questions? Okay. What's the most important thing you've learned about your ADHD diagnosis? About myself. I think it would be. I guess you know these things already. Like, I knew that I was forgetful. I knew that I couldn't focus very well, and I knew that I struggled with binge eating, because not as a disorder, but as a irregulation issue, because I can't control my intake. All those kind of things. Even though it's giving me an answer, what did I learn about myself was, I guess, I learned how I can use it as a strength. And people get sick of the ADHD as a superpower thing, and I can kind of understand why, but I also think that it's that negativity is just because people haven't found they haven't found the answer yet. So the way the superpower analogy is, as much as it has got its flaws, is that if you think about superheroes in terms of like the concept of superheroes, is that just because they know they've got a superpower or they discover they've got a superpower, or like Frozen Elsa, for example, it's seen as an inconvenience, right? She gets this thing that this spell, whatever it is, and she's like, this is a pain in the ass, right? She's like, I've got these cold hands, and all they do is just freeze shit, like Medusa turning things to stone. It's like, what am I supposed to do with this, right? And I think that's as far as people go with it. People who say about ADHD being an inconvenience and not a superpower, they just see the negative. They just go, right, I've got this thing. It's a pain in the ass. How do I get rid of it? And they want to try and get rid of it. Or they're trying to live with it in the wrong way, basically. Those are the people that go, ADHD isn't a superpower. It takes time to go from that point of going, I could freeze shit, to working out how you can freeze stuff to save someone's life or to stop the planet burning or whatever it is that she does in that film with the forest and all that stuff. Like it takes a journey to get from that point to that point where the ADHD is a superpower. The problem is that people don't know how to use it, or they do know how to use it, and whether they know how to use it or not often comes down to the experiences from the past. And if you think about superheroes in terms of, I'm trying to think of some now because my superhero knowledge isn't great. Possibly Katie, yes. Hold that thought because I might have another one, another sort of pending thing. But yes, superheroes. So, is it Superman that? Not Superman. There's one that like discovers it. And it takes them a bit of a journey to get there, and then they work out what they can do with it. Like a lot of them are like that. Like Elsa's kind of one as well. It's the journey in the middle that's most important, and it's the journey that also determines whether you become the good guy or the bad guy. And that's the other key as well, is that that's the journey that determines whether you take the path of using it for good and getting the best out of yourself and your self-care, or you go down the path of, well, no, the thing that dealing with traumatic problems in a way of things like addiction and stuff and not having the support you need. And a lot of the time it does come from, like, if you think about all these, again, all this, it's all allegories. It's all like literature. It's been going on for hundreds of years in literature, all this allegories for things that are good and bad in the world kind of thing. So I think there's a lot to be said for that. So in terms of what I've learned about my own diagnosis, it was that I've had to go through hell and back for the last 2 years. I had to tear my life apart, not consciously, and most of it wasn't my doing, but I had to literally, everything had to fall apart for me to rebuild it. But I had the tools to rebuild it. And I think that's the key. Because even the bits about myself that I don't like, I've come to accept them in a way that I accept it in the sense of, well, like, how does it, so like, if I can learn how to control it, like being impulsive, for example, because of I'm really sensitive with my hearing, and I'm really jumpy and jittery, and that's why I have those Flare audio earbuds. If they help, but then I still have to make efforts to control my stress and anger more. Not anger, it's like irritability. It's like snapping when somebody jumps, go, oh, doing like that, that kind of thing. It's like an instant reaction response. And that's kind of my biggest challenge, but it's learning to accept that that's how I'm built. That's how I'm wired. That's how my ears work. but that's not an excuse to act that way. I've still got to make the steps to overcome that, and things like the earplugs, for example, are brilliant because it means then that it's one step closer to me. It gives me like a more level grounding to go, right, okay. It just gives me that split second to, like, instead of snapping, I could, like, if the kids are shouting at each other, I can go, instead of snapping at them, I can go, right, okay, chill, stop, let's work this out. It just gives me a clearer head. But I wouldn't have made those steps if I hadn't accepted the fact that I needed to for somebody else's benefit. So it's kind of that, thinking about your flaws and going, well, how is this affecting the people around me? And if it doesn't affect the people around you, then, as in when I say that, I mean the world, then is it that bad a flaw that is it a flaw even? So, and that's like, I can't think of another example, but if you're like selective eating, if you're a selective eater, that's not a flaw. That's like, doesn't affect any. It just means that you just got to again. You can still work with it in terms of taking vitamins and stuff, but it's not like a really. It shouldn't really bother anybody. It shouldn't be a thing. It should bother people because, like, why? You just kind of waffling on about there. Yeah, I think we'll stick around to about 9, and then call it a day. Not call it a day, but on the live, just a short one. This one because I've got work I need to be doing. Any of the cues? I took your meds today. Took mine today. Oh, hello. 3 viewers. Above it to 4. I was going to say. What was I going to say? Can't remember. There was something else as well. Hi, John. There was something else I was going to say as well, and I completely lost my train of thought now. Where are we? Yeah. I can't remember. Anybody got anything interesting? Anything to talk about? Questions? Actually, what I will do is, whoever, for people who are on, tomorrow I am going to do some streaming in the morning, but I'm going to spend the rest of the day wrapping up everything I need to do because I've got the kids from Wednesday till Saturday night, and then I'll be streaming on Saturday night. And then I've got Sunday, Monday. I've got to do my taxes because I'm late on them. So I've got the 28-day waiver for COVID, so I have to get that done Sunday, Monday. So I'm going to be a little bit quiet this week. I'm going to try and schedule some content, but I'm not getting very far with that because I'm focusing all my time on this, doing the actual content itself. So it's going to be a bit up in the air for a couple of weeks while I work out, because I need to work out my business plan as well with Beck and some other people to get some money in. So yes, but it's exciting. It's all exciting. The fact that I can get this to affiliate now means that I can, a bit like TikTok, I can do it and I can stick to a set times for chilling out, and it's a good wind down or wind up. Wake up in the morning, whatever. It's a good chance to do that aside from work, because those are hours that I should be having downtime anyway. That 10 hours a week. I'm going to do 10 hours a week of Twitch. And that's going to be mostly gaming on Twitch, because that's kind of what it is. I'll do stuff like this as well, though. But then I'm going to do these live streams on other platforms as well. So like, I've got YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. Might do like one LinkedIn business one a week, like on a Tuesday, Wednesday morning. One of those slots. I might chat with Beck about that and see how that goes, because she knows LinkedIn quite well. Do some sort of neurodivergent work stuff. So it's kind of get myself involved anywhere and everywhere, but trying to go where the money is. I need some clients at the moment, so LinkedIn's a good one for that. But time is the biggest curse right now. Having time for things. And it's having time while taking advantage of the opportunities that are there, because you've got to ride the wave. Like this now, like once, it would have been easy for me to stop focusing on Twitch and start getting some client agency work in. Yes, there's a trade-off there. It could be that but social media growth is a slow game. So you almost have to put the groundwork in first on that, because once that starts becoming, if you go for the quick fix first and you focus on the quick fix too much, then you don't have enough time to do the slow gains. Whereas if you do the slow gains first, then like now I could dedicate 10 hours a week to Twitch and I could do that for the rest of my life or whatever it works out as, if you know what I mean. That could be 10 hours a week that I do forever. But then it's like, that's there, then it's allocated, it's monetized, it's generating revenue, but it's that specific activity of Twitch gaming is a hobby. It's something that I would be doing anyway, so why not monetize it? And I guess it'll be that I might even do that from a songwriting perspective if people want to live stream me songwriting, because I know there's certain copyright issues and stuff to be careful of, but that's another thing I could do. I could live stream once a week, do like a gig from the house or something. Like, there's all sorts of things, there's opportunities there, and that's just stuff I would be doing in my spare time. So that's separate from my work time. And that's kind of the plan, is to kind of, and this is kind of what I want with people who do like what I want to do with neurodivergent people, is say, right, well, what are you doing at the moment with your time in your life? Like, in terms of like, right, you're playing games for 20 hours a week. Why not spend those 20 hours a week on Twitch and stream on Twitch? And then even if it's, like I said before, I keep saying it, even if it's 30 quid a month coming in, that's enough to pay for your streaming, for you could save up for a console with it, you could, games. So it's just funding itself. These things all need to fund themselves, basically. Same reason you'd buy solar panels for a roof, because they'll save you your electricity, and then in theory that'd fund itself. It's kind of what I want to do with the subscription route, sponsoring people. A sub, if you buy a sub for £10 a month, you could, almost like a wish list, you could say, well, I like what this creator's doing, I'm going to pay for their phone bill, or I'm going to pay for their a bit like the buy me a coffee thing, same kind of idea, but on a regular monthly subscription, you could tack it onto a bill. So like, if I had with my work a client that wanted to pay me £200 a month, I could maybe advertise it to that client as saying, you know what, that'll pay for my business overheads for a month. So what you're doing is you're actually giving me, you're paying for my business overheads. So then I could do this for you and do that. And that's a mindset shift. That's a whole cultural mindset shift towards a sponsorship kind of role. Some people won't like that idea. They'll see it as whoring yourself out and all that. Or there's so many different. And it's not an ownership of you as such. It's not like it doesn't matter. It's disposed. It's just a. What's the word? Oh, we could do it as the NFT thing. That could work. That'd be quite interesting. Anyway, that's something else going through my head. Yeah, I wonder if you could do that, incorporate that into into some sort of NFT kind of thing. But then it's an ownership thing then. No, but then it's not an ownership thing, because it's an ownership of a novelty sponsorship. It's not an actual, you don't own the phone bill payment. So it could work. Anyway, side note. Cogs were in my head. What on earth is an NFT? Okay. I kind of know the answer and don't to this. So it's a non-fungible token, which means, I think it means it's an asset that you can't physically have. Like, you can't, but it's a token. So in the crypto space, token is different to something like a cryptocurrency, or like a coin is different, or a there's other ones that are different as well. But a token itself is a contract. It's like they call them smart contracts. So the idea with a smart contract is that you could say, it's basically it's a contract that you can't forge technically. So this is saying that I am going to give a token could be this. Say this cup is a smart token, right? And a non-fungible token, and I assign value to that of you can have 1 cup of coffee and pay for it on the condition that the cup comes back to me after 30 days. Then I could go, right, okay, there you go, and then come back. And it's immutable then, which means that you can't forge it. So the difference, so or like a subscription or something, the difference being that you own that subscription then. So it's you that has that subscription. You can't gift it. Maybe it could be written and you can't gift it to somebody else or whatever. Or like if it's an actual like piece of art, it's basically like a piece of art that doesn't exist. But it's written in the code that you own that piece of art, or this person owns it, or however it works. So you could say, for example, if the Mona Lisa, if somebody wanted to, this is the best example I can use for this. If somebody wanted to, the owner of the Mona Lisa wanted to sell the Mona Lisa, but it had to be kept in the Louvre, right, where it is now. But say the museum wanted to sell it on condition that it stays where it is and does not move, then I could, if I had the money, I could buy an NFT, which is a contract that says I own that piece of art in there. So you can link it to a physical thing as well. And it's the idea that you can own something without it being in your presence, I guess. It's proof of ownership. That's kind of the gist of it. But you can go anywhere with it. Pokemon cards, that kind of thing, collectibles is a great example of that. You know, you could have a Pokemon card and you can't forge it because it's an NFT. And you are the only person in the whole world that has that token. Or another example would be, you know, what would be really good for NFTs would be the McDonald's Monopoly game, where it says there's only one of these in existence. Every single one had a QR code on it, and you scan it, and there's only one, and you don't know what it is because it's randomized in its cryptography. Only one code has, you know, you can't forge that one thing. So it's that kind of thing. It's complicated. Hotel Trivago. Yes. Anybody else got any questions for me? Was the 38 minutes? How long do I need? In fact, how long do I need on this stream? Should we have a look? I don't know how the affiliate thing works. Affiliate. Let's see. Fancy. Get it? Did you fancy? Songwriting, yes, please. Yeah, it was just an idea I had, but again, hobbies monetizing. I could probably, if I could justify taking the time out to stream on Twitch within a 10-hour bracket a week, as an example, then I could do it and I'd be happy doing it. And I'd probably feel, it sounds daft because I think it's because I've got so much to work to do. If I could justify it as work in that respect, then why not? This might go a bit weird for a second, so bear with me while I try and work something out. Funkypigeon.com, yes, indeed. Very impressive. We all love a bit of funkypigeon.com, don't we? Create a dashboard. There we go. All right. And then Funkypitch.com. Funkypitch.com. Okay, so that's enough of that. 2.89 out of 3. Really? My average viewers at the moment on this stream is 3, so let's keep it running. Let's keep it higher. I don't know how many it needs to be to get me on that 3. If anybody's good at maths, let me know. Earworms. Yes. What's it going to be? 25. So I'm stream for 25 hours. I'm trying to keep everyone alive. 24 hours and 55 minutes. I've been streaming for 24 hours and 55 minutes. 24 hours and 55 minutes. It's probably 25 hours by the time I finish that song. Give me a topic to write about and I'll write one. Can I do music on it? I can't do music on it, can't I? As long as it's my own stuff. Much Sims is playing Sims. Ooh. I'll have to join you in a bit. I'm so close to getting affiliate. Means I can just play around with all the settings then for another day. Anybody got anything interesting that's not me? I'm quite interested. Maybe I'm interested. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Am I interested? Or I just trying shit? Who knows? Please write a pigeon song. God. Hang on. I'm a pigeon. I'm squidging. I'm a pigeon. I'm a pigeon. I'm a pigeon. I can't think of a word to rhyme with pigeon. It's got a word to rhyme with pigeon apart from squidging. Ridging. Pigeon. Did you know? Did you know there's a pigeon-o and it? Did you know there's a pigeon-o and it flew around outside Netto? But Netto doesn't exist anymore. Pigeon. Tesco. No, pigeon-o. There's a pigeon-o. Did you know? Did you know there's a pigeon-o? Oh, I can't believe that it hit you know. Did you know there's a pigeon-o and I can't believe that it hit you know. Did you know there's a pigeon-o and it went outside in the freezing cold? Went outside in the freezing cold. Did you know there's a pigeon-o and he flew away back home? Oh my God. That's all I'll be singing about pigeons. Pigeons, pigeons, pigeons are vermin, but you think they're clever. Pigeons are vermin, just like John. Oh my God, sorry, John. I had to. Did you know there's a pigeon-o and he lives outside in the ditch, you know? Did you know there's a pigeon-o and he went away, flew away back home? Did you know there's a pigeon-o and he went outside to the pigeon-o? Did you know there's a pigeon-o and the song went? Did you know there's a pigeon-o and wrote a song that was original and he was original. Is Beckwat still on? What are we doing here? What am I doing here? Got some stuff coming up. Did you just clip that? Please tell me you just clipped that. Oh God, you have as well. Oh, that's funny. Thank you. I appreciate that. At least you didn't clip my pigeon wings. Hey, get it? Sorry. I got a bit carried away then. I apologise. I forgot what I was doing. I've got 7 viewers. Where are they? Which channels are they on? Twitch. Oh, 7 on Twitch. Oh, they're a matron. I really want to learn guitar, but my fingers don't want a guitar. The words are hard for me. I struggle. SMLMAO. Oh, there we go. Here we go. New challenge. I'll start writing a song about the lyric, about what people are putting up. But I've got to improvise it. Link in bio. In fact, John, if you do exclamation mark links, I think it comes up with an S. I might change it to just singular. Let me try it on the Twitch one. Or is it links? Which one is it? It's one of them, innit? Is it singular? Link in bio. Who is bio? Biodegradable oil. Link in bio or non-bio for my washing up powder. Yeah. I've got a link. It's a link like Link in Zelda. Link in Zelda. I don't know much about him or her, or maybe he's non-binary. I don't know. But somebody tell me. Can somebody tell me what gender Link is? I don't know, apart from the fact Link's got blonde hair. Spiky, spiky hair, spiky, spiky hair, and everybody thinks Link is Zelda. I'm scared I'd be off of her. I once met a girl called Zelda. She wanted to be a welder, but Daddy said, oh, it's the country version. Her name was Zelda. She wanted to be a welder. Instead, Daddy said, you gotta be Esmeralda in the play. I often Capo's in the wrong room. A poll is going on. A poll is going on. What's your favorite Nerd or Dad game? It's just a test poll. I forgot to change it. I mean, I've been playing since I was 7, so I can't even play that well. I mean, I'm intermediate. I'm not a pro. I'm not that good. I never had the attention span to be good. Oh, what did that for? I apologize, this is already a song. I genuinely do not know. It's something I'm trying to make up and probably is a song. What's the octave of that? I need that note. Oh, it is what I thought it was. Ah, it's that one. Oh, it is there. Make it shorter for 2 things. Oasis-y kind of that 90s vibe to it. Which plus some sort of weird time signature as well. I change my strings, they're horrible. The A or the No, it's horrible. I hate that shot. I need that D sharp in. So I could do the melody normal on the verse and the guitar shorter on the chorus. The guitar is long, but melody normal on the verse and the guitar shorter in the verse, and then it flips around so the chorus is jarring, but it makes more sense underneath. Ooh, that's exciting. Oh, I like that. Oh, this is new for me. Hi, John. Cool. That's all right. That's all about, wasn't it? A bit of unexpected songwriting. I've got the evidence to prove it as well. That's flagged up as copyright or something. So hard to resist the urge to play material that has already been written by other people. I have to keep reminding myself to stop doing that. I haven't done anything yet, but remember any songs? You know? doesn't matter walking down the road where no one's been before. Sing a song to you, wish you know. Nobody will listen, no. And as he starts to sing all about how everything is just another word for what he'll never know. As I hear Mr. Taylor playing on his own guitar, talk about the fire and the rain. There's a place that I can see we're never meant to be. It's just another way to always have the pain. So do you know what it's like to have never gone to Dublin? You stop and stare. Go across the side. Now you're unaware. Something that's more beautiful than what I'll ever need. Give me just another day and I'm fine. Totally wrong key for me doing. I could talk all about the anger that I try to hide, and everything you say or do, I get to get away from you just for a while, so I can find another little piece of mind. Understand the way the numbers get to the two. Cause now you're down, but now I know when you know I'm trying. Just can't have the words I meant to say. There's an envy deep inside, but what's the point you only lied about the way you never really saw today? So do you know what it's like to have never gone to Dublin? Just stop and stare around, you know you're unaware. Something that's more beautiful than what I ever need. Give me just another day and I'll be fine. That's how it goes on. And I know that even though I tried, just can't have the words I meant to say. There's an anger deep inside, but what's the point? You only lied about the way that you never ever saw today. So do you know what it's like to have never gone to Dublin? Do you know what it's like to have never gone to Dublin? Do you know what it's like to have never gone to Dublin? Do you know what it's like? Something like that, anyway. Wrote a song a long time ago. Wrote that song ages ago, that one. So we're doing. Carried away playing guitar now. Cool. I better stop playing. Better stop playing now. Better stop playing into it. Oh, it's fun that. I enjoyed that. What's happening on Twitch? Twitching, itching in the kitchen with twitching. Twitching in the kitchen, I'm itching and twitching in the kitchen with twitching. Got Twitch in the kitchen, but it's not in the kitchen, it's in the lounge. I'm so sorry to everybody on here. If you want me to do one a week, I can do one a week. The problem with music streams is that I've got to be in the mood for it. I've got to be I've got to be in the zone, so I might have to just have keep an ad lib one a week, like this kind of thing, and just be like, somebody wants me to do it, I can do it. In the kitchen. I am tempted to end my stream now, but I'm not sure. Do I end it or carry on? .89 out of 3. Play Wordle. I could play Wordle. I know you play Wordle, Lily, didn't Katie? But I'm going to. I don't know business. I thought I did. I thought I was thinking of something else. I don't think it's that. Oh, excuse me. I'll see how I do Wordle. Wordle Girdle. Right, there's a no. Oh! What? Oh, there. Oh, my God. That's all. I can't believe I was so close to getting it in 2. That's amazing. That was fun. You get it? Oh, it was all right. It was good fun. That. There's the what's we got here? $25.68. So 2.89. 24. Come on, times. Plus 4. Plus 4. 76 divided by 26. 2.92. 77. 77 divided by 26. Ignore me with this maths. I'm trying to work something out. So 20. 24.91 times 2.89. 24.91 times 2.89 is 71.9, so 72 plus 4. So 72. To work out my averages for 3. 20. How many hours have I done on this one? $25. 24 hours and 55 minutes. I'm just streaming for longer than that on this one. I wonder if any updates. $24 hours and 55. 1 hour 4. 26. 76 out of 26. 2.92. 72 divided by 25. 2.88. Okay, so it rounds up. What's some micro maths here? If I can stay on for, in theory, if I stay on for 76, 25, 26 now, isn't it? $2.92. So 76 plus 4. 80. 27. 2.96. If I stay on for another hour, I should hit affiliate. That's the goal. That's the goal. Right, let's get my numbers up. What can we do for an hour? We'll play a game or something. I'll have to come off the stream and come back on again. No, that's really annoying. I keep playing guitar again. That seems to go quite well. I need to do. I've got me on here streaming. Hang on. Where's my Twitch? This is my Twitch. Hearing the people talking and somebody people student teachers and money bit everybody fired up. Someone passed the dust. Been times have been around that pack. Okay, that's it for that. What am I doing now on? That person there, that neurodad guy, whoever he is. Okay, that one's on. See, this does it. Being sneaky. Sneaky, boy. Gonna work? Don't know. Come on. I'm sure it's gonna work. Oh, it's working. Yay. This should. In theory. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we'll see. I was only streaming one at a time, pausing one. That's annoying. Okay, well, I'll leave that running anyway. Few times I've been around that track, though we're not going. I need some like a raid to come in. I've been raid at once. Same people. I would have loved it like yesterday. It was splendid. 6 on now, aren't we? Doing John's work. What John normally does. So in theory, if I can keep this going for 2 hours, 27 and 28 and 27 minutes. 17, 76, 80. You divide by 27. 2.96, yes. And if it's 5, then it goes up to 82. Ooh. If I get my average viewer count up to 5, then I'll be there. I've got 5 at the moment, apparently. Come on. Who else is on? I'm going to split my screen. Make myself useful in absolutely no way possible. Oh, I can't see the chat now. Hang on. I've frozen on the stream. No. No. There we go. I'm back. Hello. Oh, yeah, 6. There we go. Winner. It's weird. I can see myself on 4 screens right now. Very bizarre. I'm not sure how many from count. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I know on my phone this one's paused, so get rid of that one. Full screen that one. There we go. Comments. I wonder if I can try. I'm down to 4 now. Oh, somebody's gone. I think I'm going to try play a game. Okay, ask me a question. Who else we got in? I'm guessing it's me, you, Dylan, and me. 4 at the moment. Let's see what this up to thumbs up. Your brain's gone numb. What does that mean? Good question. I quite like that one. That's my one when I'm stressed. I've got a few beatboxings while I do that a lot, like not like a beatbox, just the stim. I've got my ticks, my vocal ticks, but they're not stims. Rubbing my feet together is quite nice. I quite like my feet within the foot rubbing when I'm tired. John was talking about it earlier, I think it was John. John was talking about it. That's a good one. What's yours? Foot rubbing. Forgot about it, yeah. Definitely. Do you like feet? I like feet. Feet is like people I get freaked out by feet. I love it, don't they? It's either or. Stroking the bridge of my nose. Stroking the bridge of my nose. Stroking the bridge. Stroking the bridge. Stroking the bridge of my nose. I do it usually. I do it when I'm sleepy. Usually. TBH. There we go. Good song. Sick tune. Sick tune, bruv, innit? Tapping my fingers. I tap my fingers to the beat of the stem. Tapping my fingers to the beat of the stem. Tapping my fingers to the beat of the stem. I'm tapping my fingers to the beat of the stem. I tap my fingers to the beat of the stem. Quite enjoyed that one. Tapping my fingers to the beat of the stem. I'm tapping my fingers to the beat of the stem. Tapping my fingers to the beat of the stem. Tapping my fingers to the beat of the stem. Yeah. Tapping my fingers to the beat of the stem. Tapping my fingers to the beat of the stem. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da. Bow bow. Ba-bow bow. Ba-da-da. No. Don't use any sim toys. Yes. I don't really use them much though. I've got a fidget cube somewhere. I should use them more, but the problem is kids run off with them. Kids nick them and then it's like, oh, kids are gone. Oh, kids gone. Oh, kids got my stim toys. Kids got my stim toys again. Hey, small child, where did you put my stim toy? I need to fidget cause I'm stressed cause you keep arguing with your sister all the time. And now I need that stim toy to keep me sane. Cause it satisfies a massive itch in my brain. It's a stim toy, it's a stim toy. It's just a stim toy that helps me think. It's a stim toy, it's a stim toy. It's a stim toy and it helps me think. There's a kid's song there for you. Nice little, maybe I'm the new Blippi 3.4. Love a bit of Blippi. Nope, can't sing it, copyright. I found a stim toy in the bath. I found a stim toy in the washing machine. I found a stim toy in my underwear. How did it get there? I found a stim toy in the sink. I found a stim toy in my drink. And that was where I found my keys as well. Cause I've got ADHD. I've got ADHD. And I cannot find my keys apart from in my drink. And and that's why they stink. Or is it me again? I'm singing the wrong key as well. Toy. I found my skin toy in the shower. I found my skin toy in half an hour. I forgot what I was looking for again. I'm picking this song up as I go along, 'cause I forgot the words to this fucking song. And I'm just singing like a rapper would rap a poem or a present for Christmas. Eminem had to buy lots of presents for D12 crew. And Corey Taylor did the same for Slipknot. Just random songs, innit? Back to songwriting again. Do I have a stim song? I got depends. I got a lot of stim songs. I've got a lot of stim songs. It's hard to point one down. Just songs that just hit a itch or a scratch. Anything catchy. Comes back around to what we were saying the other day about that band I like, The Warning, are really good. They got a really good one. Why would this go away, and how could it be that when you are with me, it's like I always treat you the way that you wanted to treat me? Now that you finally... I've got so many songs I really want to record that I used to love. Like, I used to love playing them and singing them, and then I never got around to recording them. If you ever believe in a fairy tale ending, destined for failure with all of the trimmings depending on how much courageousness you think you've got. But really, like me, that is something you're not. And as a result, I would like you to hear my tale. You may think that I'm being a little bit hazy, 'cause the melody's simple and the words are a little bit hazy. Oh my God, remember the words. Different thing for the something I lack. When ignorance knocked on my door and came back, it told fantasy tales and something of a fairy tale. God, I can't remember the words for that for years, and I wrote that song. I just remember them roughly. Why would this go be? It's a long key for me because I've got my capo. How could it be that when you are with me, it's like I always treat you the way that you wanted to treat me? Now that you finally left me alone by the side of the road, when I needed you most, you were only a ghost in my shadow. Please come back to the place we call home. God, that's fucking low, and it's not a bit higher. No, sing the song a little higher. Where's that? Hear my tale. I can't remember the words. Oh my God, I forgot the words. Never thought I've got that song recorded down somewhere in demo form. I'll bring it up all the time. Got some right songs, me. What is it you do? What do you do? Do you sing? Is it singing you do? Oh, I'm sure you sing better than me. I mean, weird faces. So, don't know what that is. Like Bumblebee or something. I look really weird. That's why I look like, just going random notes. Like, I'm a seizure. It's a seizure. It's seizure. It's a seizure, and it sees you. Something like that. I would be daft. Performing is, I can understand why people find performing scary. I mean, I don't mind it, but I can understand why people find it scary. Performing is different to singing, though. You can sing in the studio, it'd just be awesome. Like, you don't have to be like, you know what I mean? Ba, ba, ba. Excuse me. What should I do? You get anxious. I actually, do you know what? I think I get anxious in the studio. Actually, come to think of it, now you said it. I'm starting to remember when it was years since I went in, but I'm starting to think I do as well. Actually, yeah, I get that. So I can keep this ticking over for another 20 minutes. 2 hours, 4, 17, 79, 2 hours and 5 minutes would be 2 hours and 5 minutes would be 25. Yeah. That's 1 hour 45 anyway. In fact, 1 hour 40. All the time, yeah. Yeah, I'm a good driver in real life. People, you better driver than you anyway. I don't think you can drive, can you? Temperatures rising, surprises and easily misguided all night. 'Cause I'm lost. Shit. Surprises and easily misguided all night. 'Cause I'm locked in with a head full of sin. Can't get got I'm not saying that it's just a waste of time, but I don't know if I can get it out. But I'll walk away, I'll walk away, I'll walk away, I'll walk away. Oh, that was a mashup, a messy mashup. Right, messy mashup. A messy mashup of meshy moshing. 140. In theory, as long as my averages have stayed up, I should be through 3 according to the rounding up logic. But I don't want to risk coming off the live and ruin it. Because while I've got more than 4 on, it makes sense for me to stay on. The bridge is rising. I'm full of surprises. Am I easily misguided or naive? 'Cause Cha 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 cha. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Mint. Where have you gone, Katie? Katie, are you dyslexic? Blackjack Bell in the Discord group has just sent a load of stuff through for me for about dyslexia software. It's awesome. Loads of really cool, a really cool, like a spreadsheet type thing. So I'll come off this live in a bit and reply to it. My according to my averages, I'm through 3% now. Yeah, I do. I'm like you. I'm exactly the same as you, actually. What is it? Tell me how people got in my life. Tell me how people got in my life. Tell me how many people are on my life. I'm alive like Johnny Five. Johnny Five is alive. 6. Ooh, 6. Somebody else is on. Hello. I'm about to go. It's 10 o'clock. I would do otherwise, honestly. What I will do though is I'll join your live if you want when I come off this. We can raid your live and do it that way. Although everybody's probably on the same live anyway, so it's only because it's 10 o'clock. Well, if you want to go live, then I'll raid your thing with this. I'll do that raiding thing. Send me over that way. You can probably stay on this one, I think. I won't be chatty because I'll be just hovering around, but what's the? I wonder if I can let me know when you're online. In fact, I'll see on the side, won't I? Ooh, killed me hand that. Ah. Killer on my hands, that. I don't know what that's doing, but I like it. That's all it is. That's pretty cool. Right. I think I'm safe. I think I'm through the 3%. Either way. Milky tea goddess. Milky tea goddess. I'm trying to send everyone through. How do you do? Try to send everyone through.